Hugo Campos, the technical director of Gravity Heroes, which Andy and I just played and we're terrible at. But it's a really cool game, and I want to ask Hugo here a couple of questions. So, Hugo, how long have you been developing this game?
Oh, it's been 1 year now.
1 year? Wow,
yeah.
That's really good for a year. Like that's
okay.
That's really well done. That's really well. It's very well polished. So, what are your plans for the game? Like, where are you going to release it? What's your feedback been like? Tell me a little bit about that.
We are going to release the game on fall this year.
This year?
On the end of the year. And we are going to release it on all platforms, all consoles, including Nintendo, including Xbox, PlayStation, Steam. And we are receiving a lot of feedbacks, good feedbacks and some constructive ones. So there's a lot of things to do yet.
Yeah, one of the main mechanic here is that you manipulate your gravity, and you could go on all different surfaces based on how you manipulate the gravity. And the bosses and enemies kind of move around in certain ways that you have to get behind them and stuff like that. Really cool, like cool power-ups and whatnot. What can you tell us about the Switch version specifically? I know you mentioned that it could support up to 4 players normally. Does the Switch have 4 players as well?
Yes.
Cool.
Definitely.
Are you going to be able to play online, or is it local only?
For now, on the release, it's only local.
Couch co-op?
Yeah,
okay.
couch co-op players. But in the future, as we're getting feedbacks, we plan to make something online.
Cool. And I noticed while we were flipping through the modes that there's a versus mode.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that mode? Like, how is that different from what we just played, which was the campaign and a boss fight?
Well, the main difference is your enemies are the players. So we still get all the robots there, but you can play on teams, up to 4 players. So the basic mechanic is still the same.
So the enemies are still on the screen. You're still trying to deal with them, but you're also dealing with other players. Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to shoot
Is
you.
it points-based, deathmatch? Like what kind of game modes?
It's like a deathmatch.
Yeah.
So actually, we are planning to do a lot of modes for our multiplayer. So this is just the one that is on the demo, and you can play it. So it's on Steam now, the demo. Everyone can play it. So, but we are developing now different modes for multiplayer.
Cool. All right, guys, that's Gravity Heroes. Look for it this fall at some point across all platforms. I'm sure it's PC as well, Steam and all that stuff. Yeah. So keep your eyes open. Again, this is Steve, Nintendo Dual Screens Podcast. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. See, you did perfect.